Okay, let's be honest. We've all been there. You tell yourself, tonight's the night, I'm going to bed early. But then, one more scroll turns into one more video, and suddenly you glance at the clock, and it's 3 a.m. Whoops. And even when you do manage to clock in a solid 6, maybe even 8 hours, you wake up feeling like your brain is just wrapped in fog. You drag yourself out of bed promising, okay, tonight for real. But tonight never seems to happen. It's a pretty brutal cycle, right? And you know what makes it even more annoying? We all have that one friend, the one who sleeps like 5 hours a night and somehow wakes up ready to conquer the world. You're sitting there with your third coffee just thinking, how is that even possible? Are they superhuman? Well, I'm going to let you in on something. They're not. They just know a few simple rules that you don't. So let's get into their secret. All right, first things first. We have to completely ditch the old 8-hour rule. It's done. It's dead. The new game, the one that actually matters, isn't about how long you're in bed. It's all about the quality of that time. Think of it like this. Hours in bed can be totally useless if your sleep is all choppy and fragmented. The real goal, the actual science-backed hack, is getting clean, efficient, and super restorative sleep cycles. That's the key. It's why you can sleep for 9 hours and still feel like a zombie, while your friend sleeps for 6 and feels amazing. So what the heck is a sleep cycle? Just think of it as a 90-minute program that your brain runs on a loop all night. It's this little journey through 5 different stages of sleep, starting off light, then diving down into deep sleep and REM sleep. And that's where all the magic happens. And inside that 90-minute journey, there are 2 stages that are just everything. You've got deep sleep. This is for your body. It's where your muscles repair, your immune system gets a boost, all that good stuff. And then you have REM sleep. That's for your brain. It's where you lock in memories, boost creativity, and sharpen your focus. So our goal isn't just more time in bed, it's maximizing our time in these 2 stages. Okay, so how do we actually do that? Let's get to the formula. The real science-backed system that's going to make 5 or 6 hours feel better than 8. These are the absolute non-negotiables. It really just boils down to 2 incredibly powerful rules. Rule number 1, total consistency. Your brain loves a routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time, and yes, I mean every single day, even on weekends, it calibrates your body's internal clock. And rule number 2 is all about timing, the 90-minute rule. And look, don't just take my word for it. Research from Stanford literally shows that when your sleep schedule is all over the map, it confuses your brain. And what happens? Your deep sleep, the most important part, gets shorter and lighter. So yeah, that weekend lie-in, it's actually making your Monday morning so much worse. And this brings us right to that 90-minute rule. You know that awful, groggy feeling when your alarm goes off? It feels like you've been ripped out of another dimension? That's because you probably woke up in the middle of a deep sleep cycle. The hack is so simple. Just set your alarm to wake you up at the end of a cycle, not right in the middle of one. So here's how you do it. You just plan your sleep in blocks of 90 minutes. Need to wake up at 6 a.m.? Don't just go to bed at 11 p.m. thinking 7 hours is good. That's going to interrupt a cycle. Instead, aim for 10:30 p.m. to get 5 full cycles, or even midnight to get 4 clean cycles. Trust me, this tiny shift in timing is an absolute game changer. Okay, so you've got your timing figured out. Awesome. Now it's time for the pro-level habit, the thing that separates pretty good sleep from truly amazing sleep. It's your pre-sleep shutdown. What you do in the hours before you even get into bed is just as important. This is called the 3-2-1 method, and it is so powerful. 3 hours before bed, no more big meals. Let your body rest, not digest. 2 hours before bed, stop working, no stressful conversations. And the big one, 1 hour before bed, no screens, 0. That blue light from your phone is basically screaming, it's party time, at your brain, and it just shuts down your body's ability to make melatonin. All right, let's flip to the other side of the night. How you wake up is just as critical as how you go to sleep. If you can win the first 15 minutes of your day, you basically set the tone for your energy and focus for the next 16 hours. So, the second you wake up, forget the snooze button. It's your enemy. First, get about 10 minutes of sunlight. It hits your eyes and tells your brain, okay, time to be awake, and resets your internal clock. Second, shock your system awake. A splash of cold water on your face or even just 20 quick push-ups will kill that brain fog instantly by firing up all the right hormones. Okay, so you've mastered the basics. You're feeling pretty good. But if you're ready to go from feeling good to feeling great, this next section is for you. This is the advanced toolkit for the true overachievers out there. Let's run through these real quick. First, a caffeine curfew. Nothing after 2 p.m. Seriously. A late coffee can slash your deep sleep by almost a third. Next, turn your bedroom into a sleep cave. Cool, pitch black, and quiet. You can also look into supplements like magnesium glycinate to help calm your nervous system, but definitely talk to a doctor first. And finally, my favorite, the brain dump. Get all those racing thoughts and to-do lists out of your head and onto a piece of paper before you lie down. But all these tactics are great, but the biggest change really comes from a shift in your mindset. We have to stop thinking of sleep as some kind of weakness or a waste of precious time. This quote says it all, doesn't it? That old hustle culture idea of wearing sleep deprivation like a badge of honor, it's so outdated. Real success isn't about who can pull the most all-nighters. It's about who wakes up sharp, clear, and ready to go. Sleep isn't laziness, my friend. It is the ultimate performance-enhancing tool. And this is the real goal. Imagine it. Waking up a few minutes before your alarm, just naturally. Your eyes open, your mind is totally clear, and you feel genuinely rested and ready to attack the day. That isn't some fantasy. It's what happens when you finally start to sleep smarter. So there you have it. The entire formula to get more energy and more out of your day, with less time stuck in bed. The only question left is, are you ready to stop fighting for more sleep and finally start fighting for better sleep?